Chan, when do you get angry? If my members feel uncomfortable about something, if something negative happens to them, then I think I'll get pretty mad. They're the ones that I have to try and protect, but like if something happens to them, then of course I'm gonna get really sensitive. Besides that, maybe when things are very disorganized. I mean, I try not to get too angry, but yeah.
No! Ah! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me!
The first person who told me that I look like Tom Hardy was Peniel. Chan, is Pitbull your uncle? Unfortunately, no. I mean, I wish it'd be pretty cool if he was, but I think someone photoshopped my baby face with a photo that he was on, so I think people got mixed up. But yeah, I am not related to Pitbull at all. I mean, love his music, yeah, but yeah. The Stray Kids always sing live. I mean, I think we do. I actually saw a video a couple days ago about showing the differences between what is what, like when we perform, right? Like for example, there is live, there's lip sync, and here it says autotune, and then I'm gonna be here to try and explain as much as I know. Autotune is a plugin. When I did Kinder, you know our Mayfly performance when I did a rap? Renaissance 2021, yeah, that was just pure autotune. Now what autotune does is it puts in like an effect onto the mic, so when I go it automatically catches the notes onto the right key. It would sound really robotic, and that's what autotune does, okay? But it's kind of like an aesthetic thing. I just wanted to make it just sound cool, but it's different taste for everyone, but I thought it sounded cool. But I think people get confused with the term just tune, because sometimes, you know, when like a video comes out, if it's not live and the like video came like a little later, they sing it, and then with the recorded files, then you tune the notes, because there's probably going to be parts where it could have been better, right? I mean, we've done that too. We would call that, I guess, tune vocals, right? What else is there? Lip sync. I think the only time Stray Kids would lip sync is when we're filming a music video. Okay, people probably get confused, but there's times when we have to pre-record the vocals before we film the actual performance. Because sometimes the people who are directing the stage, they want to do everything like cut by cut. So like they want to film this part, and then they want to film this part, and film this part. But then you have to edit so much that it might be very unnatural. That's why we record on the stage before we perform, and then we would just perform. We wouldn't actually sing. A good example would be, do you guys remember the performance that we did like on top of the building? The reason why we had to pre-record that was because there was a lot of wind. There was a lot of wind, it was raining too, and it was dangerous. So we recorded the vocals first, and then we filmed. That would make it a bit more safe, and in the audience perspective, there won't be too much wind noise on that kind of stuff. Another time we pre-recorded was for Thunderous, when it was in like a really iconic stage. We would, go to different places to, film the parts. We can't always record the vocals, so that's why we had to pre-record it and then do that. There's another thing people were confused about. The backtrack, right? So when we perform, we prepare our mics and everything, but we also prepare our MRs, and so our backtrack. Our backtrack is basically just the music, but it has parts where it's filled with some of our parts, because sometimes, we can't sing a part. Like for example, for me, when I do District 9, Sack the Digibana, that part is really high. Of course I can try to sing it, but because I always have to jump. That's why it's kind of really hard to sing. That's why that part I have to like lip sync. The backtrack is basically the supporting vocals of when you perform live. Most of the times we would prepare a backtrack for our live performances, because just in case sometimes the venue or the way it comes out onto the speakers, it might sound different to what we want. So that's why we have a very supportive backtrack. But in the end, even the pre-recorded vocals, we are still singing it. We always want to sing it. It's inside us. We're always like, oh, we want to sing this. We want to sing. Because sometimes there would be some places would be like, oh, can you guys just lip sync the song? But it just doesn't suit us. So we'd be like, no, but we have to sing. I mean, it's part of us. So I don't think Stray Kids actually lip syncs on stage. If we did, there's probably a reason for it. And if you want to know, you can just ask me, and then I'll tell you the reason. But besides that, we always try to sing live. So yeah, well, that happened. So does Stray Kids lip sync? I guess it just depends, but most of the time we would sing the actual song. Stray Kids lip sync? Oh yeah, be life. Chan, you look adorable. I mean, I'm not trying to look adorable, but thank you. Oh yeah, so this was a video. Okay, auto-tuned pre-recording plus lip sync. Okay, I don't think this is called auto-tuned because it's not on the mic. This was pre-recorded because it was the first time we were showing the performance, and there was a lot of cuts when we were filming it, so we had to pre-record it. And then while we were filming, we would just sing on top of that. But when we sang each time, that wouldn't come out, but we would use a pre-recorded one. So basically, it would be lip sync. Yeah, this is live. Yep. Yep. Yep, this is live with backtrack. This is live with just instrumental, so no supporting vocals. Yep, this is pre-recorded. Live backtrack, yep. Live completely drowned out by backtrack, basically lip sync. I mean, I wouldn't say it's lip sync because I am singing it, and you can hear the vocals, but because the balance is not perfect, that's why it could be like, oh, but I think he's singing live, it might be lip sync. Understandable. This is completely live. Yeah, so I mean, you got most of it right. Hug. Hug here too. Big hug. Thank you, Stays. Thank you, baby Stays. I'll see you guys next time. Annyeong. Bye. Good night.
Click, clack.
Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room.
했어 요리간에도 무는 남자들의 코피가 팡팡팡 팡팡 바라바라 팡팡팡 지금 날 위한 축배를 짜자자 했어 내 손에 버터풀을 해니 네가 말려만 듣던 네가 나야